Our award winner always looks forward to Bixie meetings and editorial reviews and typically has a connecting flight at JFK Airport. While he's waiting for the flight to Tampa, he likes to meet up with others going to the meeting and have nachos. This has become a tradition he truly enjoys. In addition to his work on the manuals and standards, he is also one of the 3 members of the editorial review board for Bixie's official trade publication, ICT Today. I'm talking about Pat Mahoney, RCDD. He has worked to translate the RCDD exam into Japanese, and the beta of that exam had over 30 candidates. He has also spoken at the last 2 Bixie US conferences, and one of his most recent ventures is working with his company to translate Bixie's data center standard, into Japanese. This person continues to be a strong advocate for Bixie in Japan and continues to promote the organization and the industry everywhere he goes. I am pleased to present the first ever Global Outstanding Member of the Year Award to none other than Rui Takai. His calm and methodical approach is often seen as the voice of reason in the midst of a contentious discussion. He is also an avid hunter, bringing down the mightiest of deer, elk, and the occasional moose. He is known for a deep, rich, smooth as butter baritone voice that would make Barry White sound like an adolescent. And let's not forget the neatly coiffed mustache. That's right, this year's David K. Blythe University of Kentucky Outstanding Member of the Year Award goes to none other than George Thorning, RCDD. Very active and avid volunteer and champion for Bixie, he's brought a lot to the organization over the years. Most notable is his work on Bixie committees, where his personal mantra of the acronym SMART, specific, measurable, assignable, realistic, and time-related, was kept in mind while accomplishing all objectives in the Installation and Education Advancement Committee. The story of the Presidential Eagle Award winner's journey to chairing the Installation Committee is a rather unconventional one. Bixie past president and former CEO David Cranmer asked him to fill in as Installation Committee chair while David was the interim CEO of Bixie. Our winner agreed, expecting the position to be short-lived. Then David was selected as the new CEO. You can imagine what went through David's mind when he realized that he had to tell our winner that his temporary position as Installation Committee chair was now permanent. But he took the position on and worked to make the committee as good as it could be. and he does the same today as the chair of the Education Advancement Committee. The head of the Bixie Cable and Skills Challenge, Dave Richards, said this about our winner. He was my partner and rock for 6 years in the production of the annual Cable and Skills Challenge. Sometimes the work almost took over the agenda of the already busy installation committee meeting. I owe a lot of gratitude to him for the unimaginable amount of volunteer time he put into helping me refine year after year the details of the process, rules, events, and scoring criteria for the Cable and Skills Challenge. By now, I'm sure you've guessed that this year's recipient of the Presidential Eagle Award is Dan Morris, RC.
Thank you, Michael. As always, I'm happy to be here tonight to take part in this banquet. The award will be presented this evening by Dr. Thomas Weller, not only a professor, but the Dean of Electrical Engineering from the University of South Florida. Dr. Weller.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to be here to represent the University of South Florida. One of the criteria for the Harry Pfister Award is that the recipient must demonstrate excellence in the industry over a period of time. And tonight's winner certainly meets that requirement. This person has been active in the ICT industry for more than 20 years and in 6 different countries. During that time, our winner has displayed a great passion for his work, for his educational pursuits, and for his volunteer contributions at Bixie and for other organizations. He's been recognized by many ICT industry leaders from several different countries for his significant contributions to various industry standards groups, and this includes Bixie's Electronic Safety and Security Standards Subcommittee, which he has chaired since its inception. He's been described by his friends and colleagues as a gentleman and a scholar, and he is indeed a scholar. Tonight's winner holds multiple degrees, including a doctorate in electromagnetic interference and structured cabling systems. He has dedicated much of his time to the development of technical literature, authoring 3 technical books published in Brazil, as well as training and teaching activities. When he has time to spare out of his busy schedule, he and his wife enjoy traveling, photography, reading, writing, and cooking. This year's Harry Pfister Award goes to Dr. Paulo Marin.